Okay, so everyone please log in to your teacher portal and then go ahead and put in your user, well, put in my username and then click on sign in. And then go to, well, you should have your school site. I'll select Linwood High School. Because I'm not a teacher, I will have to emulate a teacher. But you go ahead and log into your gradebook. Click on gradebook on your screen. And I'll be borrowing Miss Sandoval's gradebook. Let me pick a different teacher. Yeah, we'll do it over later. Okay, we're going to show you first how to add mass gradebook. Here, Miss Uribe only has spring, so we're going to practice with adding her fall. So when you click, let me go back. At the top of your screen, go ahead and click on Mass Add Gradebook, and then select the gradebooks that you are going to add.
Okay, go back.
Gotta find another teacher. I apologize, we gotta find the correct teacher. It has to be the optimal. Mm-hmm. So here, okay, we haven't created spring for this one, so we're gonna create spring gradebook for Miss Feeney. When you click on Mass Add Gradebook, you're gonna have all of your sections. That gives you the option to select all of your sections. So we're gonna focus on spring, and we're going to select all of the spring sections for period 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And then click next. And we're going to select spring because we are creating the spring term. And then click on create gradebooks. So with a couple of clicks, we've created all of our gradebooks at once. Now, usually we would be able to, if you, for instance, teach college prep, all of your peers, we can link all of your gradebooks. This particular teacher teaches, different subjects. So she will have to go in and create her assignment and her categories one by one. One thing I recommend is if you click on options, and then you find where it says add drop students automatically when loading scores by class page, go ahead and select that. And then towards the bottom, you're going to see copy options to gradebooks, meaning that you selected here is going to be copied to all of your gradebooks for this term. And here it gives you pretty much a summary of what you're selecting, what you're forwarding to all your other gradebooks. And then you click next if you're comfortable with all of that. And then here it tells you where you're copying it to. I'm only going to copy it to the spring because those are the ones I'm creating now. So then you click on copy options. And then click OK. And you're done. And then go ahead and click on categories and create your categories here. Homework, classwork. It's up to you really what you want to add as a category where you're going to give your students or how you're going to grade them and tests. You can also add weighted scoring here, and you can add a color to differentiate from homework, classwork, and so on. I like it plain, so I'm going to leave it plain. And then click Save. If we had, the same class for all and we had linked our gradebooks, you would only have to do this once, and then it would copy to all of your gradebooks. So here, let's enter an assignment so that I can show you what we did in options. So we're going to enter an assignment, click on add assignment. You can name it anything you want. We can always delete from here. This is just for practice. We're going to give it some points. Now, the number correct possible is the number of questions or answers that you expect from the students. It automatically gives it 1 point per question. So it's up to you if you want. Now we can only give it evenly. We can't give 5 points here, 3 points there. It has to be even. 1 point per question, 2 points, however you choose. And then we click save and close. Secondary has it easy. They don't have to find a standard for each assignment. So there we go. We wait for it. Now we're going to click on scores by class. And there you go. It automatically adds your students now. You don't have to go into manage students. You just click on scores by class to enter the scores and will populate your students. It will also take off any students that are no longer in your class. Now the one other thing that we recommend, go to manage your gradebook and then click on backups. We're just going to show you very quickly. Anytime you enter scores, you don't want to lose them, so periodically click on backup gradebooks. And that's all you have to do, and it automatically saves anything you've entered, especially after important quizzes or when it's getting about time to turn in a progress report or a report card. Please back up your gradebooks. And that's all for today. Please also, it's very important that you remember that when creating your gradebook, you add your students before the quarter is over. We've had quite a few phone calls where teachers have forgotten to add the students. They've added everything, the assignments, it looks beautiful, but they don't add the students. And so once the quarter is over, we cannot go back. It's very complicated to go back and add your students. So please add the students before the quarter is over.